Greetings, this is Gillesmansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello, wish you a good day, for we are moving into this week that is a very, very powerful. There is this new moon at the end of the week. This new moon in Virgo. For Virgo is about health, it's about integrity, it's about being responsible, it's about paying attention to details. And so, and the star of that moon is actually Uranus, the great god, the grandfather of all the other gods. Uranus, the awakener. Uranus is the future. It holds the crown chakra. It is the visionary. It is the innovation. It is the connection to the higher planes. And so, because it makes a trine yesterday to Venus, then it's going to make a trine to Mars, and then it's going to trine the moon and the sun in this new moon. So it's like there is a possibility of a lucky break in any areas of life, if not one, if not all of area, at least one area. It can be love, it can be business, it can be professional, it can be all kinds of unexpected good luck can come to us this week. So it is a powerful time. I hope we can enjoy it. Spirit is talking to me about to let go of the pressure of those things that I feel mentally I have to address in order to surrender to the unexpected, which is not always that easy, to be honest with you. Because since it is, although there is enough information for me to trust, so I have to go with that. So at the root, I'm going to pull some cards to look at the chakra systems, our alignment, our collective energy. At the roots, we have the healer. The root is held by Pluto. The farther a planet is, the most powerful it is. When it's like Uranus is it's empowering Venus, it's empowering Mars, and it's empowering the conjunction, the new moon. So because it is very far away, it moves very slow. And Pluto is the base, and Uranus is the root. It's the Shiva and Shakti that we need to activate from to get our energy flowing and new energies. So at the roots we have the healer. On the navel chakra, the sacral chakra, we have the Father, which is God, which is good. It's always wonderful to feel that once we're connected to the one that is God. For all that is not God is a fiction, it is an illusion. All that is not love, it's a creation of the mind, a temporal energy. So this is the essence of a lot of my messages, but in truth we are all eternal and infinite, and we cannot do anything without. It is the only truth that we will ever come to realize at the end of the process. And this truth is beyond anything we can conceive. What we see in our solar plexus, our power center, is the baby, is a rebirth. It can be a physical baby, but it's mostly about rebirthing. What we see in our heart chakra is the scribe or the writer. Spirit is convinced that soon I will be able to publish my book, so I'm really happy about that. What we communicate is love life. It's the ability to be open to love and to romance and to sharing. What we see in our third eye is wisdom. It's about following the wisdom. The unicorn has a third eye, that's expanded third eye, and it's like wisdom is like we're looking for that wisdom to pass through us, to inform us, to let us know at any given time what is the highest means, the highest ways, the highest perspective on things. And what crowns us is imprisonment and slavery. So that is about freedom. It's about letting go of all the cages that we had in the past. And Uranus will assist us with that. And then we're going to be able to find the Greco-Roman. We're going to be able to connect to the higher planes of power and divinity from from all the pantheon of powers. All those Greek gods are very through the planets are here to return to us all those powers. What is anchored within the earth is the angels. So it's a powerful time. The earth, we want to anchor the energy, and it's the earth star chakra. We want to anchor this energy of angelic frequency to be well connected to the angels. And a soul star above our head is the knighthood. It's about being brave and courageous and sticking not to compromise ourselves, not to compromise our value. For Virgo is asking that of us, and also we have to make certain efforts for purification always, so that we can make more space for higher energies to come in. For those energies will be moving inside of us, but they will bring all kinds of things up, and until it is transmuted, they need the space, and so they're gonna shake up the system, and there's still the south node of the moon and Saturn that are in Capricorn that are going to be that continuing to shake all the old belief in order to liberate ourselves from karma, from the old process. We're here to actually to be supportive of one another, to be able to share. We're here to create this one world community. Eventually, we are moving out of the age of Pisces. The age of Pisces was a wonderful time. It was the age where the Christ came in to anchor this divinity. But now we're moving into the age of Aquarius. We passed through from 2012 to 2019 a 7-year cycle of trials and tribulation. It was the initiation time that makes the shift between the two ages. So we're going to next year. It's going to be a very, very different energy. This world is very anachronic in relationship to many other worlds of our local universe, because it was the celestial rebellion. It was the galactic wars, the celestial rebellion, the default of Adam and Eve, and the incarnation of the Christ at this early time in human evolution. And so it's not an easy place to, but it's very rewarding. There's all kinds of rewards that are already ready to manifest, or will manifest later on when we're ready. We want to be patient about extraterrestrial contact. For the extraterrestrials are here, they will be coming down, but we want to be patient. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. I will offer an option to make physical contact later on, and make this idea. I have to consult if it's okay to do that first. There are many ETs that are already here in human form, and they're already walking among us. It's just they're very discreet. You can see in the eyes of someone, always look in the eyes to see our depths, what's the energy that flows in and out. And for we all have we all have a home in the higher planes. We all are extraterrestrial. The Earth is a big melting pot of all the thousands of system galactic. Send a representative or groups of representative on the Earth, and we all have to reactivate this part of our DNA that's connected to those star families in order to create this connection. For I am from another star system. I'm an extraterrestrial. I come from the North Star, and I moved. We were called with my spirit groups, who were called by the voice of the heart to these solar systems, and now my soul frequency residence is the planet Chiron. And they are also, because of the awakening is happening really fast and really powerfully here on the Earth. We want. There are many extraterrestrials and civilizations that are curious. We're becoming more interesting to a lot of people, a lot of higher civilization, and they want to make contact with awakened humans, but they don't really know how. So they usually approach the Pleiadians or the Syrians or the Arcturians, because they have experience in dealing with us, because we're kind of strange. They don't want to make us afraid in any way, form, or shape. I know that soon I'm going to be moving into another dimension altogether, so it's like I'm very excited about that. For now, I'm still following this path, and I'm going to pull a few cards to see what's the highest wisdom for us today. Is patience. What we need to do is intuition. What we need to understand is intuition. What we need to do is well-being. And the outcome will be listening. Will be to be listening. Always listen to what your inner voice, what life is the subtle voices, what the spirit is whispering in your ears. And so the paintings behind me, this is part of a series of portraits I did. I have another one, that person. So soon I'm going to have real models. It's going to be really nice. I'm like Picasso, I don't need a model. I paint what I know, I don't paint what I see. But it's always appreciable, more like Matisse, to have a model in front of you when you paint. It's kind of nice as well. And this is a painting about the solar system with Uranus, which will be the star of that week. The big star is the awakener. It's the one that brings the unexpected, breaks the box. Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Earth, Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury, Chiron, Neptune, and Pluto here. It's a really nice painting. It's from signed in Delhi, 2008. I'm going to finish with a song. It went through my head. The song and then I'll put a card Archangels. It's a song that went through my head this morning, and it's a tribute to a band that I really used to like when I was young. It was part of when I lived in LA at that time. It was the 1980s. It's called The Cure. And it was like the time of U2, The Cure, Sinead O'Connor. It was all it was a really good time for music, and this is a really nice song. I like it. It's a romantic song. It goes like this. Show me how you do that trick, the one that makes me scream, she said, the one that makes me laugh, she said, threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I'll promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, and I kissed her face, and I kissed her head, and I dream of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away, she said, why won't you ever know that I'm in love with you, that I'm in love with you. You, soft and lonely, you, lost and lonely, you, strange as angel dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, you're just like a dream. Daylight liked me into shape, I must have been asleep that day, and moving lips to breathe her name. I open up my eyes and find myself alone, alone above the raging sea. That stole the only girl I love and drown her deep inside of me. You, soft and lonely, you, lost and lonely, you, just like heaven. I didn't really rehearse it, but and soon I'm gonna take music. I'm gonna have instruments and people with me. It'll be a lot easier, but just it's still nice to sing, to anchor energy, to anchor those energy. For art is really powerful. It's whether it is no matter what art we practice, it is good to stay creative, to stay open, to stay free. It opens up. So the card of the day is the Two of Ariel. You must find a balance, running after more than one hair at a time. Well, to go into I don't know what the English expression, to follow more than one project at a time, to make every work more enjoyable. So no matter what it is, it's always good to find a way to make it pleasant, even if it's something that appears unpleasant from the start. Find a way to make it pleasant anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this message. You have a good week, and you prepare yourself for good fortune this coming week. There's all kinds of possibility that will be opening up. And so thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. And hopefully we'll be celebrating really soon this the complete new cycle. Thank you very much. Namaste.